This is why you must always pray before traveling. Introduction. In the remote village of Amuzu, nestled deep in the forests of southern Nigeria, a group of National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) members had just completed their one-year mandatory service. These corpers Nonso, KY, Ada, and Chidi were eager to return to the city, leaving behind the quiet village life. Amuzu was known not only for its natural beauty but also for its mystical relics and sacred traditions. The elders often warned about the forest's hidden treasures, protected by powerful spirits. But for Nonso, who dreamed of wealth and luxury, such warnings were nothing more than village myths. The discovery. One afternoon, a week before their departure, the corpers decided to explore the forest near the village outskirts. While wandering, they stumbled upon a hidden cave surrounded by overgrown vines. Inside, they found a magnificent golden crown resting on a stone pedestal. The crown sparkled with an otherworldly glow. It was embedded with precious gems and had intricate carvings that looked ancient. Nonso's eyes widened with excitement. "This is it. Do you know how much this could sell for in the city?" he exclaimed, lifting the crown from the pedestal. KY stepped back, a chill running through his body. "Nonso, drop it. This isn't ordinary. The villagers always say the forest is protected. What if this is one of their sacred relics?" Nonso scoffed. "Sacred or not, this crown is our ticket out of poverty. Do you want to keep struggling when this could change our lives?" Ada and Chidi exchanged uneasy glances. They didn't want to anger Nonso, but KY's words made them nervous. Still, Nonso's determination was unshakable. Against KY's repeated protests, they left the cave with the crown. The departure. As the day of their departure approached, KY grew more uneasy. The night before their journey, he had a vivid dream. In it, an elderly woman with piercing eyes appeared and warned him, "The crown belongs to the spirits. Return it before you leave, or you will face unimaginable consequences." KY woke up in a cold sweat. He begged Nonso to return the crown, but Nonso waved him off. "It's just a dream. Nothing will happen. By this time tomorrow, we'll be on our way to becoming millionaires." Reluctantly, KY joined the others as they packed their bags and boarded a bus early the next morning. The bus, packed with passengers, rumbled along the narrow, winding road out of the village. KY silently prayed for safety, but the sense of foreboding he felt was heavy. Nonso, sitting beside him, clutched his bag tightly, the crown hidden inside. About an hour into the journey, the weather began to change. Dark clouds gathered, and rain started pouring heavily. Visibility reduced, and the bus driver struggled to keep control on the slippery road. KY noticed Nonso shifting uncomfortably in his seat. Suddenly, the crown in Nonso's bag began to glow faintly. "Nonso," KY whispered, panic rising in his voice. "Something isn't right. We need to stop." Before Nonso could respond, a loud clap of thunder echoed, and the bus swerved violently to avoid an oncoming vehicle. The driver lost control, and the bus veered off the road, tumbling down a steep embankment. The accident. The crash was violent and chaotic. The bus rolled several times before coming to a halt upside down in a ditch. Passengers screamed in pain, some trapped under the wreckage. Rain poured relentlessly, soaking the survivors. KY, disoriented but alive, crawled out of the wreckage. He saw Ada clutching her arm, blood streaming down her face. Chidi groaned in pain, unable to move his leg. Nonso was nowhere to be seen. As KY searched frantically, he noticed a faint glow emanating from a distance. He followed it and found Nonso lying unconscious, the crown lying beside him, still glowing. The air grew thick, and an unearthly presence filled the area. The crown levitated, and a terrifying figure materialized, a tall, shadowy being with fiery eyes and a booming voice. "Who dares to steal what is not theirs?" The being roared. "You were warned, yet your greed has brought destruction." Nonso regained consciousness and began to plead. "I didn't mean any harm. Please, forgive me." The spirit's voice thundered. "Greed blinds the foolish. For your actions, lives have been lost, and you will pay the ultimate price." As Nonso screamed, the spirit's energy engulfed him. His body turned to ash, and the crown disappeared. A moment of realization. The remaining survivors watched in horror as the spirit vanished. KY fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. He prayed aloud, asking God for mercy and thanking him for sparing their lives. Rescue teams eventually arrived and took the injured to a nearby hospital. KY, Ada, and Chidi survived, but they were forever haunted by the events of that day. The lesson: when KY returned to the city, he shared their story with anyone who would listen. He emphasized the importance of respecting sacred things, resisting greed, and always praying before embarking on a journey. Moral of the story: greed leads to destruction. The desire for quick wealth can blind us to the dangers around us. Respect sacred traditions. Ignoring warnings about sacred things can bring dire consequences. Pray for protection. Life is unpredictable, and only divine guidance can shield us from the unforeseen. Please, if you like the story, make sure to subscribe and click on the notification button to know when we upload a new video. Also like, comment, and also share. Merry Christmas! Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.